Alright, I'm just gonna show you a quick sketch on how I draw. As you can see, this is just a sketching phase, so I'm not really worrying too much about how it looks, just trying to get my idea out there. I'm having problems with the lips, as you can see. This is what it would look like if I draw a regular eye, but it just doesn't look too right, so I'm gonna delete it and put one of my regular things in. Now, here I'm just doing the little blush. I'm going to move the eyes down because they didn't look right. The marquee tool. I'm going to zoom out, check it out, looks okay. Alright, so I'm going to zoom back in and start editing some more. I'm going to draw the background because I'm going to want it to look all burst. I'm just going to use the marquee tool to clean it up just a little bit, just to get it out of the person, this is on a separate layer. Don't do it on the same layer because then it won't work that well with the marquee tool. I'm just gonna give it a sketch just so I can see what it looks like, see if there's gonna be any problems. And there are, because there's two things up there that just don't match, so I'm going to edit those and then fix them, get them in the right area. I'm just gonna free transform it. And then add another one up here. Go. So that looks fine. So it's gonna be like a circle and a button almost. I'm gonna feather it. So now I'm going to zoom in, add a little more detail by erasing some of the lines to clean it up just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Don't be afraid to use a bunch of layers. It's okay. I use like a bazillion layers and just one thing. You can merge all the layers at the end so that way the file's not as big, but while you're making the image, don't worry about how big the file size will be. Although it's good to get a flash drive so that way you don't use up all the memory on your computer. Right, I'm just going to add some zippers because, they're wearing boots. And just to let you know, I don't draw this fast. I've just, speeded it up just a little bit because it would take forever to show it all. I've got way more, but I can only show so much on Tumblr, so it's only 5 minutes long. I'll be adding the next part the next day. Alright, so I've just merged all those layers and then made it changed the opacity so I can see what I'm drawing. So right now I'm doing the line art. Something doesn't look right, just use a free transform and sped up a little here. Now I'm doing the jacket, as you can see. I'll have a lot of things on a lot of different layers, so don't worry if it makes it easier so that way I can erase lines without having to worry about erasing another line. And if you're wondering how I'm undoing some of these things quick, I'm using the keyboard equivalent Command Z. If you're on a PC, it's Control Z. Just a little faster. I always find my sketches always look cooler than the finished product. Now if you get frustrated with one aspect of it, you just can't get that those pants right, or that shirt right, just move on to something else and come back to it, because it'll drive you nuts. Alright, this is the end of the video. Sorry there couldn't be more, but you can only put 5 minutes.